Scrolling through TikTok one night, I stumbled upon a video of an old, abandoned school just a few miles from my home. The commenters dared anyone to explore it, and I, driven by a mix of curiosity and boredom, accepted the challenge. As I wandered through the dusty halls, I found a diary in a forgotten classroom corner. The leather was cracked, the pages yellowed with age. But what made my heart race was the first entry I read. It detailed my day with unsettling accuracy, right down to my decision to visit this very school. Intrigued and unnerved, I flipped through more pages. Every entry was about me, describing events I hadn't yet experienced but that unfolded precisely as the pages dictated. It mentioned mundane activities, friends I was supposed to meet, and even arguments I hadn't yet had. My fascination quickly turned to dread as I realized I was no longer in control of my life. As I continued reading, the entries grew darker, describing incidents that filled me with dread. I tried to distance myself from the diary and its predictions, but the more I resisted, the more my life mirrored its entries. The pages predicted accidents and betrayals with chilling accuracy. I became paranoid, unable to distinguish my choices from the diary's script. Friends grew concerned, but how could I explain that I was living out someone's twisted narrative? The diary's grip tightened, and I found myself drawn back to the school, desperate to uncover its origins. Finally, the last page loomed before me, predicting a confrontation with an unknown figure. As the clock struck midnight, I stood in the school's dim hallway, the diary clutched in my trembling hands. Suddenly, footsteps echoed behind me. I turned, and there stood a shadowy figure, their face obscured in darkness. The diary slipped from my grasp, landing open on the floor, the final words revealing that this figure was me, a twisted version of myself, trapped in a loop of fate I'd unwittingly perpetuated.